Hi everyone, today we are going to be looking at conclusions for your persuasive essay. So the conclusion is the last paragraph of your essay. This should be one of the easier paragraphs to write because all you're doing is just summing everything up that you already wrote about and saying everything again. So in your conclusion, you should be including a transition word. You need to restate your thesis and your 3 points. This is the same thesis, the same main point of your whole essay, and the same 3 points that you talked about in your body paragraphs. And then you need to end with a call to action. So you got 2 strong options to use as a transition. In conclusion or in summary are totally fine. You just want to make sure that you're connecting your, you're kind of putting a flow, connecting the rest of your essay to your conclusion. You're using this to improve the flow of your writing. So here's our sample conclusion using our professional athletes and entertainers essay. We just started with in conclusion. Pretty easy. In conclusion, comma, and then I'm going to start the rest of that sentence. So restate your thesis and 3 points, right? This is the same information that you have in your introduction. Your thesis is the main point of your whole essay. For example, teachers should assign group projects. Remember, you're choosing a side. And then you want to list your 3 points in order, in the same order that you talked about them in your introduction and in the same order that you talked about them in your body paragraphs, right? So if you said that they're fun, then that's the first body paragraph, right? You can get help, that's the second one. Split up work should be the third one. So here's an example of how you can combine these 2 things into one sentence, right? Teachers should assign group projects because, right, that's my thesis. Teachers should assign group projects. So I'm including because to connect it to my 3 points. It's fun to work with your friends, you can get help from other students, and you can split up the work. Again, not making up anything new here, I'm just restating what I already wrote. So in this essay, I'm restating my thesis. They should not earn large sums of money. I am restating my 3 points, right? The economic crisis, that's the paragraph we looked at. We don't learn anything important from professional athletes and entertainers. And then the third one, we could use the money for medical research. Okay, so same 3 points from introduction and body paragraphs. The last thing, this would be the last sentence or 2 of your conclusion. You want to have a call to action, which tells your reader what to do in response to reading your essay. What do you want your reader to take away from what you wrote about? So kind of 3 options here. You don't have to do all 3. The first, you could give your reader a job, right? Give your reader a task. So if you're doing the group projects essay, I am the audience, so tell me what you want me to do in response to your essay, right? I have the power to assign more or less group projects, right? Or, tell your reader what you want them to do in terms of adopting a pet or not. The second option, you could give your reader something to think about, right? Give them kind of something to ponder, something thought-provoking. Help them to think about, what you wrote in kind of a meaningful way. And then the last one, connect your ideas to the world, right? How can I take a big idea away from what you wrote about in your essay? So that's what this person did in their conclusion. By using the large amount of money athletes earn in a better way, right? How can we take this idea that athletes and entertainers shouldn't earn large sums of money and take that to the world? The world could be a better place if we use it in a different way. And here's that same prompt, the change in the world. So this person wanted to lower the cost of college education. So we started with a transition word in conclusion. We restated the thesis. I would like to change the world by lowering the cost of education. That was the main point of their whole essay. And then they had their 3 points. These are the same 3 things they talked about in their introduction and in their body paragraphs, right? Paying money every month, having fundraisers, and raising taxes. And then the final couple sentences here, are talking about how, not having enough money to attend college is something that affects a lot of people. By making it accessible to everyone, we can provide opportunities for people to change the world.